Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. You're watching Beyond the World is One, and this is World DNA with me, Jyotsna Kumar, and my colleague, Samiksha Srivastava. Let's begin with the headlines.
Iran's Revolutionary Guards say they will determine the end of war in West Asia, dismiss President Trump's claim that conflict will end soon, assert that region's future and equations are in the hands of Iran's armed forces.
I will not allow a terrorist regime to hold the world hostage and attempt to stop the globe's oil supply. And if Iran does anything to do that, they'll get hit at a much, much harder level.
Donald Trump threatens a larger attack on Iran if it blocks supplies of oil whose prices have spiked over the war in West Asia. Says he will not allow the regime to hold the world hostage.
I was disappointed because we think it's going to lead to just more of the same problem for the country. So I was disappointed to see their choice.
Donald Trump says he is disappointed that Iran named Mojtaba as new supreme leader, warns it may worsen the country's problems.
More than 20 explosions heard across Tehran as Israeli forces launch a new wave of airstrikes on Iran's capital. Israel says it also struck an Iranian missile launcher after incoming fire triggered air raid alerts.
Prime Minister Anthony Albanese says Australia will deploy an E-7A wedge-tail plane and personnel to the Gulf for 4 weeks to protect its airspace. Will also supply medium-range air-to-air missiles to the UAE.
Pakistan's Prime Minister introduces austerity measures to save fuel and rising global oil prices, including a 4-day work week for government offices, work from home orders, 2-week school closures, and online classes.
Anthropic files a suit against Trump administration alleging U.S. government retaliated against the company for refusing to let its Claude AI model be used for autonomous lethal warfare and mass surveillance of Americans.
North Korean leader's sister Kim Yo-jong warns of terrible consequences over annual South Korea-U.S. military drills which began on Monday under the name Freedom Shield and involve around 18,000 South Korean troops.
U.S. stocks rebounded Monday as the S&P 500 rose 0.83% after Trump said the war with Iran may be nearing its end. The Dow Jones Industrial Average and Nasdaq Composite also gained after recent sharp losses.